know my name. So, last time we were slowly expanding our residential sector, adding as and when we needed to, and also expanding our road network a bit, cleaning it up. Did have to do a bit of destruction just to fit everything in, but that's okay, because these aren't real people, and they have to be on set. So at the moment we've got quite a lot of demand for residential and a bit of commercial as well. Now, I want to wait until commercial demands are really high, otherwise that's the business of it. I want to make sure that we've got enough people to work the jobs. Now, I'm going to save up for, I think, did we put down education last time? We still haven't got any education. So, save up for the education. And once we've got educated citizens, less people are going to be going to work in industrial, and they're going to be wanting more high quality jobs. So we'll make sure we have those jobs available, so we don't have loads of people out of business because there are no people to work the jobs. So we will wait till demand is quite high for that, in terms of residential areas. Well, what we will do is we will start to expand a bit more in terms of the residential areas. I did realise that I was spinning around quite a lot with the camera. I do apologise for that. So we will expand the residential. What I'll do is I'll expand this road network, carry on down and try and follow this curve all the way around, and we can always connect back up to that highway there, which would be a good connection point. And then we can use all this area now to maximise the space. Now, what I don't want to do is like turn every single square into a city. I think it'd be better having the city over towards the shoreline, and having like little pockets of suburbs and stuff like that. So this could be like a farming community, really. So we can keep it in this area and keep it a farming community, and have little pockets of residential areas. So it's not just all packed and condensed into one square, essentially, because it will just look inorganic. So what we'll do, we'll nearly got enough money for the school, which we'll put there. So first off, we'll just do a bit of road networking, just open this up a bit. I don't want to go too far down that dip as well, so we'll just curve it around like there, and we won't spend too much money, just enough, so I think we'll be okay there. So we've got a nice dip there, so we won't put any, try not to put any buildings on this side, if we can avoid it, and we'll just expand over this way a bit, eventually anyway, so we'll buy this square up. So if we expand over this way using the same kind of general layouts, what we'll do as well is expand this here as well and keep this going round, and we use that as a highway connection. Okay, so we'll keep the highway here, so we'll try and replicate this. Right, let's do that. So that's 2 squares away, so we'll do it from here. Yeah, we'll do it from here. I'll do straight lines as well, that'll be better. We'll just do it about here, so there's not too much noise. We can always put the, actually, tell you what, we'll come a bit further away, so we'll do it about there. There we go. And we won't make too much noise on the highway. We can always do barricades for the highway as well, so we're not upsetting too many people. So if we see if that clips on there, so what I want to do is I want to open this up a bit like that. I want it to be a bit more similar to that, so we don't want to curve too much. So if we do snapper tools off, and then do a bit more, there we go, like that. Right, so yeah, if we do that, and then go into there, cool. And the same again for this side. Go a bit further out. So there we go. Lovely. That's a bit there. I can deal with that. Right, so and there be some connections. So it's a bit clippy still. What's going on here? What am I doing wrong? Why am I? What am I doing? There we go, it's better. I can deal with that. So we've already got some businesses that are starting to go out of business due to the residential. So we'll pause that for now, so we don't have too much backup, because there will be expanding. We'll have plenty of residential things coming in. What we do, so just double check. We make sure we got the road hierarchies correct. So we don't want to make sure. So we have another. So these people here don't have to. So if you're all the way over here, you don't want to have to go all the way around that road. So what we'll do is we'll do another roundabout over here somewhere, just to make sure that you don't have to do a massive loop-de-loop. It's good to have a few. So about, I think. Let's get there. Okay, and we'll loop round. Let's put these and snap these into place so it doesn't get ruined when I get rid of these roads here. There we go. Get rid of these. And then we'll curve this around. Curve this road around to get to freeform again. Make sure. So, tell you what, and then we'll snap it around there. So this, can't remember. Right, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So people can turn off into there to go there. And then same again. Let's do. There we go. Cool. So people are going to be turning off into there. We'll make this a one-way as well. We'll upgrade that to a one-way. Just to make sure people aren't the wrong way. Wrong way down the wrong way street. Sweet. Let's change direction, because there's only one direction. That's that way. So this way. we've got a access point that they can go into, and we can also loop. Tell you what we'll do, we'll finish this off. I know it's going to be a bit expensive. Hey ho, that's the way the cookie crumbles. We'll branch off this way as well, a bit more. So let's curve this around here. Let's just right into there. Cool. Not there. There we go. See. Just curve this to an aggressive turn. Let's try. It's a wee bit aggressive. That a bit too aggressive there. That's a bit better. That's better. There we go. Cool. These people are going to come in, going to come off, and come back in and go down this way. Cool. And we can just fill this area up now, because now they don't have to travel as far. And this can be like a little kind of separate suburb. We can always have a park. I think we'll have a park here actually. That'd be a good idea. We'll have a park there. And we'll just separate it out via the road network. Right, so let's kind of keep this empty, but we'll have a... Let's get the snapping tools back up. Straight line. There we go. We use this as a guideline, so we're going to have the park there. Let's separate it out a bit so they've got plenty of park space. There we go. Fill this out. There. We'll just have to make sure. Let's do it from there. We don't have too many connections either with the road network. Enough. So about that, like that. And that way we've got plenty of space for commercial if we desire. We'll put a path going down that way, I think, as well, next to the park area. Tell you what, I'm just gonna turn. Let's just start now. We'll save back up again. Need to put some more. More. There we go. Let's just go. That's about there. Cool. Plenty. Yeah, we just need to. A lot of people do go under the roads. I think that's just mainly for aesthetic purposes, but I don't give a shit. There's no point of going under the roads. I used to go under the roads, but it's not going to make a difference, is it? So there's no point in wasting money. So that's enough there. We've got the electricity pumping through. What we can do is just get some electrical pylons there, so there is enough electricity for this area. We'll just do it on the outside there as well. So, come on, there we go. Now we can get some residential popping out, and we know we're not going to build any roads there, but it will make sure just so we've got enough space for a path. There we go. I don't like to go all the way up, and I know you got some empty squares here, but just purely for aesthetic reasons. I don't want to go all the way up. You can always have a path, so think about these things as well. I might be able to put a path going down here, so they don't have to go all the way down to get to the shops. And these little things. For instance, you can have a little path down here if you wanted to. A little path going this way. So the people over here can just travel down there and walk, rather than going all the way around. But for all intents and purposes, it doesn't make too much difference. I'm going to leave this as well, because I like to make sure that we're maximising. There we go, 1,400. So we've got a lot more stuff that's opened up now. We've got parks, industry as well. So we can start doing our farming, but we'll wait until we got a bit more money because it is quite expensive to start doing the industries and stuff straight off the bat. So we'll just get more money coming in. That way we don't have to worry about that. But I will definitely get a school in place now. Just so we can start getting some educated citizens. Well, what we'll do as well. I'll have this as a park entrance. Let's do that now. Actually, we'll sort the park out. We can have a little side entrance there. So let's do that now. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn daytime off. Where are we? There we go. Cool. Just we got. There we go. That's better. Right. So let's do the park. Let's allocate this area as a park. Go. We can always go a bit further out this way as well, so there's more space for us to use. There we go. Cool. It's quite a nice open park area. I could always put the main gate on this as well. So this has been taken for some reason. Let's do this there. It's a slight angle, but yeah, I tell you what, we will put the main entrance there. A bit of parking space as well. What we'll do is we will put our side gates as well. So tell you what, we'll have a side gate there, and also we'll put one there as well, just so there's enough room for the fencing. Now I like to put the snapping options off because for some reason they're a bit weird, the fences. Bit of a pain in the ass. But where's the snapping options? Are they? Ah, there you go. Turn the snapping option off. Gives you a bit more flexibility in terms of. Right, so we need to do stuff like this. I need to probably tell you what, we'll get rid of this house. And we can go right there. Cool. Sometimes you just have to do things you don't want to do. Make sure it all works. So we'll go. Tell you what, we'll go all the way out here. And we'll just snap it. Just do it. There we go. So we know how far we can go there. We will go around like. There we go. Cool. We'll snap it over here. Got no houses over this way, so that's all good. We're going to eventually be expanding onto a road anyway, so we don't be too far in. Otherwise we won't be able to build that road. Well, we'll have to destroy the fence, but it can't be asked. So we'll tell what we'll do. We'll make sure we go over this way. There we go. And we'll do. Cool. Go all the way over here. Sure. See, that's a little bit of a funny angle. That's there. There. Get rid of this. Right, let's. Time to be absolutely perfect. There we go. I'll be happy with that. Right, so we've got plenty of space, and I'm going to try and leave these rock features in place. So, trees, we'll just do the park, and we'll do freefall, so we can kind of navigate around these lovely features that we've got here already. We can just Do a straight path. There. That, good. So we'll clip on. There we go. We'll turn snapping options on now. There we go. Just make it a bit more easier to... No, we don't want all we don't need all of the rock features, so we'll to get rid of some of these. We'll have some little offshoots as well, so like there, we'll do that, and we'll have... That's enough there, that's cool. I like that. Cool. And we'll place what we have at the moment, so we've got a plaza, got a park cafe. Put this near the entrance, I think. Like, that'd be cool. Park info booth is probably best to put that near the entrance. Toilets, quite handy, so we'll put that over from there, and also one over here. Next to the plaza. Sweet, cool. That's all we got for now, but we do have some signposts and stuff. That's pretty cool. So what we'll do, we'll put some signposts in. We'll do a signpost there. Put one here as well. Plenty of lamps and torches. Oh, we need to connect that. Put what? Tell you what, we'll upgrade this road now. That way we don't have to worry about it later. Perfect. Lovely. Right. So it is kind of technically like a main road anyway, so yeah, we'll leave that for now. Right, so we'll pick up the speed a bit. And we will connect this road here. I'm not sure people will walk there anyway, but we'll just put that down. There we go. And we'll put some more trees down as well. So let's just see what kind of trees we've got already. Let's just tell you what we'll do. We'll do this. We will surround the park. So it looks more like a park. Make sure we keep what we can do is break up the silhouette as well. Once we've done all the way around, to make sure it just doesn't look like a big straight line. We do need water apparently in the park, which we will rectify in a minute. Close it for now, so we don't. Because there's no point in having it going if we're just on the trees. There we go. Finish that. Hello bird. Hello buddy. Right, sound. So can't do is just kind of strengthen it up a bit, pepper it up. What do? So not like break it up a bit. Bit more random. That way it looks like a proper park and it's separate have a separate entity from the outside world. It's a nice relaxing place. Don't have to worry about the traffic of the cars. You can just relax in the park, as it should be. You should be able to relax in the park. So we'll just make sure the sound is buffered from that, especially this area here. And then we can get that noise pollution down a bit, all the better. So look a bit bare now, just a bit less. Like it's just a block. There we go. A bit more over here, I think that'd be cool. Like, you can imagine you were coming into the park in this way. What it would look like. There we go, you want it nice. That looks pretty, doesn't it? There we go. Let's rectify this situation here, because there's no water. Just go out here. There we go. Plenty of water for the rest of it. Again, we won't be building there anyway, so they're already building houses out here, which is perfect. Got some residential, some commercial people want to we'll get rid of that and that, because we know we want a little path there. Actually, tell you what, maybe we won't. We'll do that. And around here as well. I'll tell you what, we'll have that as a road coming out this way and split off as a main road. There we go. And that'll be okay. Now, these want a bit of water. Plenty of people moving in now, which is good. One. Ooh, now electricity. People are starting to run out of electricity. Now, let's see if we can put the budget up past. We'll just do 20, see what that does. Does that make them go away? There we go, cool. So just put the budget up if you need to. Just to sustain us. Let's just let it build up for now. Like I said, we need that school in place, so I will definitely put a school in place. So I got a bit carried away there with the park. But that will start, hopefully, bringing some revenue in. Let's just see what that is doing. New park info. So, yeah, we do get some revenue from this. Income 220 expenses, so we can price, the ticket price, to $15. See, obviously that's going to get more attractive as we add more things in. Plenty of people coming in, using the park. Some people are probably maybe using it just to get through the city, but that's cool. We think about where we can start upgrading the roads as well. But again, we'll wait till, keep on telling myself, we'll wait till we've got school done. Because people need to get educated, because if you don't get educated, you won't get things, the value won't be increasing, people won't be wanting to move in here as much. Traffic is okay, I'm not sure why these people are going that way. Strange, because it's not any quicker. Weird, don't get it. I wanted to do this more for aesthetic reasons, to be honest with you. But hey ho, we can always delete this road because it seems to be slowing down traffic a tiny bit. But oh well. Well, we've got enough money for the school now, so we'll put that over there. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. What we'll do is we'll put a little path there as well, so people aren't having to travel too far. So we'll put a little path of trees. We'll do that. So we'll do this here. And there. keep with it everywhere. We'll do it from here. There we go. And we can do that. Is that too short a space? Is that too? Tell you what we'll do. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go absolutely crazy. You ready? Look at that. Look at that. How crazy is that? Not too crazy. But you're there. There we go. Look at that. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll put some trees around here. Again, break it up a bit, get the silhouette. Get the noise pollution from over here away. Like that. Just dot it around a bit. Just buffer it so people aren't having to listen to the bloody cars. Noise, traffic noise. We'll try and bunch it up a lot around here. And again, we'll just move this around here so there's not plenty. You can just blend it in with this bit here, just make it into a bit of a kind of little forest. Break this up a tiny bit. People love this, right? Like a little backyard area full of trees. Then obviously, realistically, we'd have it fenced off probably a bit. Oh, upgrades. Some upgrades going on. Don't need to worry about foresting this up too much because, well, now this area here needs to be nice and forested. We've got the school in place now anyway, so people can start to get educated, start to make a bit of a better life for themselves, get out of the capitalistic. Oh, it looks like people are struggling with, got some water issues here. That's why, because we haven't got any water. There we go. Right, so we've got some garbage issues. Looks like you can see what we are in terms of the garbage collection. So we're getting very close to garbage reserve. So let's put down another one. We'll wait till we get to 16,000 because I don't need some landfill because it's a piece of shit. A lot of demand as well, so we'll be utilising that. Come on. But again, I don't want to just like have the demand filled in straight away because I want it to be like organic over time, a bit of organic growth. I don't want it to be rushed. Otherwise, you do tend to overwhelm yourself. You have loads of people moving in, and you need loads more resources to cope with it, traffic problems and all sorts. So that we will need to upgrade this road to make sure a bit more flow of traffic as well. So we'll get this down and we'll upgrade the road network. So that's a biggie. Right, so this needs to be daily. Tell you what we'll do. We need more lanes for people to travel down. Tell you what. Because it's quite heavy traffic, we are going to upgrade to a large road. There we go, that should help with the traffic issues. That should be better, cool. can always upgrade these roads anyway later on down the line, but we seem to be having pretty good flow. There we go, garbage getting collected. And again, I want it to be a bit more organic, so it's not just cramming as much as we can. Cram as much as we can for the sake of it. What I need to do is noise pollution. So, info views. Let's look at the noise pollution. So, where's that? Where's noise? Traffic. Let's look at the traffic. Traffic's okay? Yeah. Could be doing a bit more. 94%. Happy with that. So, garbage, fine. Noise pollution, right. Look at this. Quite a lot of noise pollution here, but it's coming from the commercial. Commercial are fine with noise. Don't need to worry about that. There's a bit leaking here. Tiny bit leaking. Maybe we can buffer it. There's not much we can do in terms of buffering there, but we can put some trees around here, certainly, to help alleviate this. There's no noise pollution there from the main highway, which is great. Yeah, noise pollution here, but that's understandable because there's quite a lot of traffic. So let's tell you what, let's plant some trees around here. Just to pad it out a bit, just make sure it's not just empty space as well. That should help with the noise pollution a bit. Again, what I want to do is take the time with the areas, so kind of have a go. So this area here. The only thing I don't like about that tool is you get a bigger brush, but it doesn't do anything. See what I mean? Move it, it doesn't do anything, so it's a lot easier to just. Okay, you got some more noise pollution. This area is not being used anyway, so I can. I've got some bigger trees as well. Where are these big trees? These green ones? There we go, look at that. Let's put some of these around as well. Just to kind of make it blend in with the rest of as well. See this? There we go. See, I want to. Let's just blend this up as well. No. Not leaving that a bit. There we go. Cool. There. So we can fit in more with the area. That's better. See? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. See if people are using that? Yeah, people are using that when they're going to school. Got these around here. Again, same principle applies, but just buffer the noise from there. A lot of pollution coming from there, which is fine. Not too bothered about that right now. And that will go anyway. Can't really do much about it, unfortunately, because waste causes pollution. Right, so we've got this area here. So what we can do, what I will do, is get rid of this. We're going to put a lovely path down here, all the way down, like that. Let it go. Have a little lovely stroll. And the same here as well. We've got another path down here. We'll do that. We'll bring it a bit that way. Oh, there we go. Full access. So, there we go. Where else can we do that? So we can do that here as well. So let's go right there. will need to upgrade these roads actually before we do this. Tell you what, we'll upgrade all the roads. We'll just do it. We'll go ahead. Upgrade all this. I think dirt roads are so old school. I think they deserve a bit more of a bit nicer in terms of driving. Got plenty of money coming in. Sorry about that. Yeah, that looks a bit bad, doesn't it? Hey? Eventually we'll put some grass areas down as well. That's everyone, is it? Yeah. Should have a little look. So we've got plenty of access for services. Might need to. I think we might add a high school. High school over here. We'll put a high school over here because we've got an elementary school there. Yeah, we'll put that near the main track. We might even have a high school. Maybe. Yeah, put it there. So we'll... Right, yeah. Okay. We'll think about where that's gonna go. Is that smaller? Creative art? Ooh, that is a bit smaller. So I'll tell you what. I think we'll put it... there. High school... Should we? Yeah, I haven't left also much space, have I? To expand, that's the issue. I'm not going to eliminate loads of... I tell you what, doesn't make much sense to have... Like, we need it on a main road, but let's put a road going this way. We'll have... Oh, can you shut up complaining about that. Right, we will put the school there. That's where we'll put it. That way it's just off the main road. We can always have some houses around here anyway. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that. There we go. Like that. Lovely. We can always have some houses here as well. We don't want to go too far off there, because if we see, look at that, it'll just look a bit of shit. So, take it. Let's sleep a bit, isn't it? Tell you what, flatten this tool. Sorry. Let's keep the money coming in. Shift. We've got level terrain. There we go. We'll let this off here. There we go. That way we've got plenty of bit more building space for houses. There we go. Lovely. What's happening here? No jobs. Tough shit. Plenty of people around. So tough really, isn't it? Right, so we'll expand this over this way. Like we were going to do anyway. And then we can kind of maybe let's do freeform. We'll do a road. Let's do a road going down this way. Bit too sharp. So that. Fill this up a bit. Put some houses. There we go. We can have some houses there. Will this fit? Don't have to have it too. Yeah, we can have some houses in there. Cool. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Let's just have some houses there, little pocket houses. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Could have a little house there as well. Why not? Little pretty house. There we go. So, I'm gonna need to pipe that up. There we go. That should be enough. There we go. I'll just leave this running a tiny bit.